Yo, welcome to the channel. It's your boy Skater V. On today's video, we're doing a review on should you play the Mass Effect series. Now, because there are 3 games, we're going to skim and summarize each one of the titles, and then we're getting into the finer details in the very end. So, thank you for being here. Strap on, and let's do this. Let's go! Back in 2007, BioWare released a sci-fi epic exclusive to the Xbox 360, with the studio creating its own original IP. Set in the future, humanity has explored out into space and coexists with advanced alien life. And after a strange turn of events, a new enemy has appeared, causing a threat to the entire fate of the galaxy. It is up to you, Earth's finest space marine, to assemble the galaxy's greatest group of heroes. As they follow your every will, as in this adventure you get to choose the choices as they follow along, and the entire collection is here for you to experience the journey to the end. All your choices carry on. All your choices will have consequences. How will you lead? Who will you save? And what choices would you make as the fate of the galaxy is in your hands? All right, let's do this. Yes, this is one of my favorite sci-fi games. This is a BioWare classic what we got over here, and the entire collection is in your hands. Just go in the menu and you can flip-flop from any of the games, but of course you gotta start from the very beginning. All right, before we start our adventure, we gotta make our soldier. All right, so we're gonna go to the customization menu and we're gonna go and create our own character. We can name them whatever we want, choose any class, gender, all that good stuff. The most important choice you'll make is what class you'll pick. It'll determine what special abilities you get throughout the game, but luckily through the series you can rechange and respec your character along with the teammates and squad members you'll have. Then it's off into your adventure as you, Commander Shepard, are summoned by the Council to assemble a team to figure out the mysteries of the new threat of the galaxy. And the choices you make will affect the story in its entirety, and that leads us to our first gameplay system, the dialogue wheel. It's nothing too complicated, but yeah, you get to choose from the choices that are given to you. Then you off in your adventure, pick what planet you gotta go to, and you're off. The gameplay in this one is the weakest, and I recommend being very patient with the weapons, but you're mainly here for the story. All right, let's go with the best one. Let's do it. Mass Effect 2 is what really made this game into the series that is known for. From the epic story, BioWare went all out on this one. From adding to the universe, the environment, the gameplay, and the choices you make had even larger consequences to fall. All your choices from the previous game follow into this one. As the threat grows even larger, this new enemy has appeared as they're going around colony to colony, absorbing and harvesting the nearby colonists. And it's up to you to assemble a team and save the galaxy once again! Now, the story and set pieces are far more epic in this title. And this has the largest team in the series, with each member having their own unique abilities and loyalty missions they can easily miss and affect a large portion of the game. Now the Normandy is back, fully upgraded, but the planet exploring is still hit or miss. But the ones that you're able to explore and walk around that have the side quests are the best ones. And the story will have you feeling like you're constantly running out of time as the threat grows larger, as there's many missions, characters, and events that can easily be missed and can affect the entire outcome of the ending, making you far more selective of the choices you make. Now, the only big upgrade that they added to the dialogue wheel are these QuickTime events, which I would say definitely to keep an eye out for, because they can definitely affect your character loyalty missions for like relationships, maybe like some QuickTime events like when it comes to the very end. But the writing in this one is top tier and the best in the series. Oh, 3, and it's a magic number. And we're finally here! Mass Effect 3 is a combination of all the choices you have made, as the enemy has finally made it to our doorstep, and this is the epic conclusion to this grand tale. And while the ending has a mixed reception with the fandom, most can agree that the gameplay and overall system in this one is the best in the series. With my only major complaint is the variety of planets that we visit. While they're graphically appealing, some come off as just generic space locations. And in the game, they're going through a war, so the only thing you keep seeing is this fire and smoke effect everywhere, right? And none of the planets are like Ilium, where there's like side missions, you get a sense of the vibe and of the planet and the locals, because they're all at war. So you're not really getting more like added lore details, but then again, it makes sense. It's the end, right? The threat is finally here. The big war that they've all been talking about is happening, and you get to play it out, right? And while the ending is definitely mixed, the journey leading up to here is still satisfying and is one of the best in gaming. The addition of the photo mode is really cool for those who want to see the attention to details that are in the environment or like a behind the scenes of the game. And the HD upgrade is so much appreciated. Especially in the first game. It was almost unbearable to play when it had its first HD collection a couple years back. And this feels like a proper attempt at a collection. The last one was pretty chopped up, and the first game was exclusive to the 360. And with the series continuing, I bet a lot of fans are going to want to revisit, and new players are going to want to see what this sci-fi epic is all about. Now let's talk about the pros and cons. The story and dialogue wheel are the main attraction of this game, because when it comes to gameplay, mechanics, it's somewhat lackluster. There's not too many major action pieces throughout the series, but there are some. And I think pacing is also another major issue in the series. So like in the first game, you can take your time and explore the galaxy, but in the second one, you have to be really strategic on your mission selection. And plus, the ending can really affect the outcome of the third game. And that one you almost feel like you have to 100% in order to get the best outcome. Now the gameplay isn't the worst, and it does improve throughout the series. I will say that the squad power wheel is the best feature when it comes to gameplay. Like your squad members are basically like an extension of powers and abilities that you have, so I definitely recommend switching out through squad members, testing out different powers. Maybe some might work out for different scenarios for you. And even if you played the game before, or if this is your first time, I recommend having like a wiki or a walkthrough guide just on the side in case you really want to figure out what are the best outcomes that you can have for your playthrough. And the story has so much potential for replay value on the choices you make, the attitude you approach them, how you pick and find your squad members and use them. No, sometimes it's overwhelming. And now that I answered the question, should you play? To me, this is a guaranteed yes. If you're a sci-fi fan, this is probably one of the best science fiction stories out there. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I will even say that I think that the universe that BioWare has cultivated here is far richer, more mature, and definitely like a good stepping stone in sci-fi. Like, it's nice to see that humanity has really developed and improved in this future and is just focused on uniting with others and just trying to grow and save the universe. It's really refreshing. And that you get to choose how the adventure goes along. Like, BioWare gave you an incredible sandbox to explore, to create your own story, your own adventure, and become the galaxy's finest hero. I say pick up the title, especially if it's your first time, and with the new game on the horizon, who knows what adventures lie next. For you, Commander Shepard. Eight disorderly squad members out of 10. Oh, sorry, boss, I was asleep. For Chachanko! Yo, thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and comment down below. Let me know which one is your favorite throughout the series. Have you beaten it? Does it rank up amongst your favorite from sci-fi games? And also, if you want to appear in any of my future videos, head over to twitch.tv/skatervader.com. Give us a follow, subscribe to the YouTube, you know, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you in the next video. We post every Monday and Friday, and until then, I'll see ya. Peace!